Sorry, I wanted to listen to that music. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to our Hogwarts Legacy completionist playthrough. It's episode number 123. Last time we came down here to the Hogwarts Valley, where we did the quest Troll Control down here in Brockborough, defeating Alexandra's rogue troll and popping up here briefly. Today we're going to do the quest Kidnapped Cabbage. Edaug-Ethanb in Brockborough seems to have an urgent matter involving Chinese chomping cabbages that needs attending. I should speak to him. First of all, I do want to mention the fact, though, that although this is a completionist playthrough, I may not visit every single spider lair and like Mongol lair and Dugbog Den. That's just because there's a lot of them, and even if you clear them out, which I have done for a few of them, like this Dugbog lair I've cleared out, you don't get any like check mark saying that it's cleared off the way you do, say, defeating, say, a bandit camp. Like this one here, I got the collection chest and defeated all the bandits, so got a check mark on it. So yeah. Now, today, we are going to do the side quest Kidnapped Cabbage, which I held off doing when I initially ran into it in this playthrough. I don't know if I mentioned it at the time, because I wanted to get to Feldcroft, and vice versa. Actually, it may not have been this playthrough. No, I don't remember when I came here and when I came to Feldcroft.
Hello. Might you have time to help with an urgent delivery?
But I know that one of my plans was to wait for that because you got to go all the way to Feldcroft, so it's a lot easier just to wait.
It's our troll slayer. Thank you again. Things are certainly more settled around here now.
Letter from Bernard Nadai to Eddie Thistlewood. Eddie, the Goblin Rebellion's attacks on Feldcroft are becoming more frequent. They seem to be searching for something. At least I failed to find another reason why they would target our little hamlet. Regardless, trade is suffering and the people are struggling. Feldcroft could certainly benefit from your creativity and optimism right now.
You could help me and my friend with a time-sensitive delivery.
You always seem to have the cleverest ideas. Any suggestions, my friend? I'm not sure how much longer Feldcroft can survive. Yours, Bernard Nadai. I'm sure I'm butchering that last name. But yeah, the Beast Products Merchant in Feldcroft.
You sound as if you could use some help.
How fortunate to see you. The, what was it? Troll, Slayer, or Vanquisher? Whisperer? No matter. You clearly know how to get things done. Eddie Thistlewood's the name. Listen, a friend of mine in Feldcroft needs help fighting Ranrock's loyalists. I sent 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages to help, but they've gone missing.
You sent crates of cabbages to battle Ranrock's loyalists?
I did indeed. You see, I know plants, and I believe the goblins will be so irritated by the onslaught of ferocious vegetation, they'll simply leave Feldcroft alone. I wonder if you might track the 2 crates down and deliver their contents to my friend Bernard Indiai. I simply can't leave my shop at present.
His last name is Indiai. Okay.
Why would the goblins target Feldcroft?
My friend Bernard says they've been seen in the area for a while. He seems to think they're looking for something, but lately they've become more aggressive.
Any idea where I might find the crates?
Yes, from what I hear, one was spotted south of Feldcroft, the other, so I hear, is south of Brockborough near the river.
Could you not grow or buy more Chinese chomping cabbages?
I suppose I could, but that would take time. Time we do not have, what with Ranrock's thugs posing new threats every day. Besides, it's the principle of the matter. I grew those cabbages, and they are extraordinary.
I admire that.
Very well, sir. I shall keep an eye out for 2 crates of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Oh, thank you. I shall let Bernard know he might be receiving those cabbages after all.
And what do you have for sale?
First, though,
I'm convinced that Feldcroft will be much safer with Chinese chomping cabbages defending them.
I'm gonna buy
Sounds
one
like
of his,
Feldcroft's in trouble. Perhaps I should try to help.
and then I'm
I'll
gonna
be able to
sell
put that to good use.
a bunch of gear, which he can simply take. And
Thank
do
you.
that.
I hope to see you again soon.
Let's go check out where the first crate was spotted, which is not at all close. First was spotted at an Ashwinder camp southwest of Brockborough across the river. So yeah, it's closer than Feldcroft, but not by much. Northern side of the South Sea Bog. So let's move. Kind of ironic though, calling anything in Scotland the South Sea, if you ask me. Alright, and this time... Oh wow. Made that poor dude glitch out. I'm gonna fly over there. On high wing. Forgotten how to fly though.
You come to the wrong place, child.
Yep, there's a couple
That
of
crate of
camps.
Chinese chomping cabbages is somewhere in this camp. Slow down now. There we go.
Alrighty. Let's play this sneakily.
Ministry's never done nothing for me, no wise. You'll regret crossing my path.
Ooh, okay, that guy there.
Revelio.
You're as snooty as upper hop.
Be it upon your heads when our expectations take flight like thestrals. Be it upon your conscience when our graves find us all too soon.
Okay. There's no way to sneak around the back of this.
You want to talk brave? You weren't there when I outran that irrumpant. Only downside of being so lovable, that is. Everything wants a bit of me.
Okay, braggart boy.
Stop right there!
Look what you've done! Like setting dragons free, do you? Confringo! Trying to make me enough.
Alright. Come on, go Animagus form. Or not. So much for the dueling feat. 1 gold. What a waste. But yeah, I'm doing the, trying to get the dueling feats done because there is a reward,
Alohomora.
in the form of collectibles for dueling feats. Despite the fact doing that would be considered part of the completionist playthrough, I don't like grinding, so I'm going to be bending the rules a tiny bit, and I'm not going to require myself to, oh yeah, I've already been through here, to go after the, okay, I got another collection thingy. Go after all the, wait, why is there an arrow showing a foe? I'm not going to require myself to have to do all of the, like, collection, quests.
That's 1 crate in hand. I only need 1 more.
I maxed out my chomping cabbages. Alright, well,
I know what that means. Merlin trial.
let's do it because it's a blasting one and those are always the easiest. Oh wait, no, this is a repairing one.
Repairing.
Alright, and then the poachers broke one back here. Which honestly makes it more believable. Like, I don't know, I feel like it feels more realistic for these to have just been kind of broken on their own. Or like, a few of them broken on their own, but some of them... Okay, that was a very easy Merlin trial. Some of them broken by outside forces, like poachers. Just makes sense.
Betting on the dragon price was the best decision I've made yet.
Okay, a couple of poachers nearby. In this camp.
Oh.
To fight or not to fight? Script.
Can't hide from me.
Come out before I fire.
Okay. What's the matter? Can't handle the heat?
Bring out. No!
Easy.
Your poaching days are over.
My pissed off character has put you down. Okay, let's see what else I can take that's of value from this camp. Alright, another Fooper. Shame I can't auto-solve it because I'm not on the easiest difficulty level, but that's fine. It's a bit tedious to do these. Perfect lineup for the wooden lock. I remember during my first playthrough when I couldn't figure out how to use those. That was really funny. Or I couldn't figure out how to unlock the locks. That was really freaking funny. I was such an idiot before I finally figured out how to do it. Going, oh, I don't know how to solve it. I guess I gotta auto-solve it. In reality, it was pretty easy.
Those that go to
You can see why Feldcroft needs... Ranrock's loyalists are hiding out near Feldcroft. They must have the other crate of Chinese chomping cabbages.
Yeah, I mean, they've got this town in a virtual siege.
One there. Kill Phil. I didn't give up.
Revelio.
Boom. Dealt with them all.
Revelio.
To be fair, they weren't that that much of a pushover, or they weren't like
That's all of the crates
pushovers.
of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Ranrock demands an update. Have you found it? Report back immediately. Ranrock suspects there are more of it in Feldcroft. Do not return until you found it. No mention on what it is, though. I am, however, gonna quickly just drop a Chinese chomping cabbage so I can pick up
That's
this
all
one.
of the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft. That's all of the crates of Chinese chomping cabbages. I'd better go and see Mr. Thistlewood's friend in Feldcroft.
Alright, well, I kind of wasted those cabbages, but it's fine.
Revelio.
Hoping to weaken the loyalist presence is the least I can do. I mean, look at them. They've had to literally construct barricades and stakes and stuff.
Hello there. Do you have the special delivery from my dear friend Eddie?
They're literally under siege.
Hello, Mr. Ndai. Eddie Thistlewood sent me.
Yes, he told me to expect you. Do you have the Chinese chomping cabbages?
I have them right here.
Marvelous. This will go a long way towards protecting the hamlet from Ranrock's loyalists. The same foul curs who, I'm willing to guess, intercepted them in the first place, along with Rookwood's lot. Feldcroft owes a debt of gratitude to you and Eddie. Thank you for your help.
How do you and Eddie know each other?
We met at Hogwarts. Been friends and business associates ever since. I wasn't surprised to get his owl about his Chinese chomping cabbage scheme. He was always one to go out of his way to help another.
So then I'm guessing... okay, I didn't remember that he went to Hogwarts. Thing about Eddie Thistlewood is he mentions he's never been further than a short walk away from his hamlet. I guess that just, like, the exception was him traveling to Hogwarts, but I guess he, like, didn't go via King's Cross Station and just went to Hogsmeade Station each year. That's the furthest he's been. And he just walked there every single year.
Do you have any idea why the goblins are attacking Feldcroft?
No clue. I used to think it was because of its strategic location, but now it's as if they were looking for something. I will admit, however, that I don't know what they could possibly be looking for.
What do you have for sale?
Last, some reinforcements. Hopefully this is enough to thwart the goblins.
Sell that.
Have I
Just some extra
mentioned you're
pocket
welcome
change.
to stop by any time?
Quest completed. Kidnapped Cabbage. We got herbology tools. And a level up to level 35, which means a talent point, extra HP, and we've officially gotten further along in levels than Baxter Wildrum did. And old Baxter defeated Ranrock. Just didn't finish that last story quest. Like last couple of story quests. Like once we defeated Ranrock and got to a kind of, there's like a, okay, so spoiler alert incoming. If you don't want a spoiler, wait till I go back to looting. Basically what happens, you confront Ranrock and Professor Fig dies confronting Ranrock after his kind of send-off speech by at the feast, and it turns into, I guess it's spring/summer? I think it's spring. That's the furthest I've gotten. I didn't finish the last couple of stories. Or quests. If there even are a couple of quests, I think it's just one left. I will say though, Feldcroft has quite the dreary attitude, or like music and like setting, like feel. It feels realistic, Feldcroft does. Being under siege. The music is perfect to convey that kind of almost hopeless feeling. So huge props to the writers and the composer for coming up with such a believable setting. Our next chaser looks like this really does feel like a believable setting. Feldcroft. And it fits perfectly. I mean, I really do feel like they really planned out Sebastian Sallow's arc and took special care to make sure that it was both realistic and believable and very well written. And the results show. I mean, certain other parts of the game feel rushed, especially the main story. And the fact that there's no Ravenclaw relationship quest with Amit or Everett. Well, actually, I don't really feel like Everett. I feel like it's Amit that would have the relationship quest line because you spend the most time with him. So you do spend a good deal of time with Everett as well, but it's the same thing with like Gareth. You spend a good deal of time with Gareth, but I mean, you don't really have relationship quests with him. I feel like Amit not having some was kind of the biggest indication to me that this game was pretty rushed. At points.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this.
So yeah, it's just kind of frustrating. But that criticism that, oh, it feels kind of rushed, cannot apply to Feldcroft or Sebastian Sallow's arc. Those were masterfully done. Same with the first opening quest of the game, or the first opening section when you're trying to get to the map chamber, and then when you go through your first 2 trials. That part of the game is pretty well written. It definitely gets a little bit more generic and less like in depth after that first like quest to get the map chamber, where you basically have a different quest depending on what house you're in. But it's still good. I mean, it works fine. It feels like your kind of generic little trial quest. Letter from Sebastian to Anne. Okay, can't read that. Or that. I assume there was probably an update where these letters went from being unable to be picked up to you can pick them up now. Because if I remember correctly, you used to not be able to pick up the letters, but now you can. And I know that Goblin Correspondence thing is new, because I've raided that camp like 3 or 4 times and never seen those.
Revelio.
Yeah, I mentioned it multiple times, and I'll mention it again. The Feldcroft music is very well done. Gotta say, I like how the Sallow's chimney looks. Quite haphazard. Can't take any more Wigan Welds.
Revelio.
Alright, this is where all the collection chests are. Ooh, that's a very nice library. Like, this would be kind of like my dream house. Almost. I'd want 2 more things. I'd want... or 3 more things. Actually, no, just 2 more, really. If the house, like, arched like that, I'd be happy with just 2 floors. I'd want a bathroom. And I'd want a kitchen. I wouldn't even need a garage. Just a bathroom and a kitchen. And a nice, like, outside area. And I'd be set. I don't mind a small house with few luxuries. I don't need much. I just need a library, some entertainment, a bedroom, a bathroom, and a kitchen. And I'm happy. Of course, I desire more, but I mean, that's not really important to me.
Inconvenient travel was before I invented.
Yes, banging on about your flu powder. How horrible life was before flu powder.
Welcome. Do have a look around.
Hey, Eddie, what are you writing?
It's our troll slayer.
Hello again, Mr. Thistlewood.
Oh, it's you again. My favorite Hogwarts student. Never attended Hogwarts myself. In fact, I've never been more than a stone's throw from our humble hamlet. Now, how may I be of service?
Okay, so I wasn't tripping when I said that he said he'd never been like a short walk away from his hamlet. But he claimed that... and I claimed that they'd been friends since Hogwarts. Does he mean like since they're... Okay, so there's a bit of a continuity error here. You could generously interpret it as since Hogwarts age, maybe they met through like Helen Thistlewood, but that's a very generous interpretation. So, bit of an error there. Clearly 2 different people writing 2 different things. I would have preferred the one where he's never been more than a stone's throw away than he's been to Hogwarts, though.
You never wanted to get out and explore the world around you.
Hard to believe, isn't it? Especially for someone so young. But no, Some folk just aren't born with the need to wander. My sister Helen, on the other hand, she saw some of the world in her time as an aura, but I'm happy here.
What do you have for sale?
Alright, sell the gloves and the scarf.
Thank you. I hope to see you again soon.
Alright, next stop is probably Hogwarts to do just some menial stuff, but we're going to do that in the next episode. Thank you guys all for watching. I hope you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys all in the next one. Till then.